Some are elder bishops. Some, big brother is a term that I'm comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable with that term. So she says, very edifying. What about the ignorant husband us sisters have to deal with? If their head is not Yahweh Shai, how are they supposed to be the head of us? My husband's mind is weak in this ministry and too much in the world. He's not listening to the apostles, all right?
Shalom. Shalom, Yisrael. First and foremost, I want to start by giving God praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakatham to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your household. All right, and it's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And as you can see, we're finna get into, basically, what the elders are going into, man, about how really just the way these women think, man. To be honest, I didn't really want to go into this. All right, I was already seeing a lot of brothers do it. I was like, you know what, they got it. But man, I was trying to think of a lesson, and I kept thinking about this. I was like, well, this is what the Lord probably wants me to go into. So now here I am. I'm finna go into it. Give my spiritual 2 cents through the power of spirit Yahweh Bashem Shah, man. And all I can say, man, is just it's ridiculous, man. It's really very vexing to read something like this, right? And you call yourself being in the truth. What we're supposed to do with the ignorant? I was like, dang, like you ain't got no respect for your husband that you have now. How much more someone that believes, right? Someone that does serve the Lord, man, you'll be done so fast, right? And as some brothers went into in this lesson, that did their responses to this, man. One of them said, like, you could tell what kind of woman this is that put this, right? And I knew exactly what he was talking about. Eve, Southern Kingdom, Judah, right? So it's like, damn, man. It's like, this like, we understand that you want to, which is nothing wrong with wanting it's nothing wrong with wanting a man that's a follower of Yahweh Bashem Shah. But like, if you you got what you got for right now, right? It's just like, I was meditating on how like I guess just because you're in the truth now you're like, are you like better than him or something? Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. I'm getting the vibe like, okay, you must be better than him now because, you're in the truth and he's not. Nah, he's still your head, right? He still is over you. And you still got a job to do by serving him, right? We'll go ahead and get this 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 8. And it says, for the man is not created, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman is of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So the husband that you chose, keyword, you chose, right? You are supposed to be a servant unto him, right? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get that the Edom online of the word woman real quick. All right. And here it says, where is it? Here it goes. It says female servant, right? So definition of a woman is a female servant. So as a woman, as a servant of the Lord, of Yahweh Bashem Shah, right? You should know that, like, okay, even the fact that my husband is, being ignorant, because at some point you was ignorant too, right? Because you didn't have the truth when you was first born. right? You didn't learn none of this when you was first born, so you was ignorant at some point too, right? Yeah, it's just man, it's just the boldness is amazing. But and you so called and you call yourself like, being in the truth. Or like, you might mess around and think you one of the daughters of Sarah or something. Not no doubt, not no daughter of Sarah would do some shit like this. Straight up. You know? It's just sad because it's like, damn, you ain't got no respect for the man that you chose. Keyword, you chose. I wasn't in the truth at the time. I would have, well, too bad. Either way, you got to play with the cards that you are dealt. Right? And to be honest, man, just to be honest, man, even if you did have a man of the Lord, if you acted like any way kind of like this, you wouldn't be with that man. No, not you, my bad. That man wouldn't be with you for too long. So-called yourself in the truth. Cause man, this is bro, like this is man, that's that entitled spirit. Man, because think about it. What if you did have a man in the truth? I would think she know, right? But do you know about Isaiah 4:1, how a man supposed to have multiple women, right? You gonna allow him deal with other chicks? Are you gonna be cool with that? Because, as a man, and because we know. Now, don't get me wrong, we know it's not, expedient, of course, but guess what? To each man his own. Some brothers can actually handle it, some brothers just can't. But what if you end up getting a brother, right? And he wanna kind of, get some pizza instead of a burger, some burger tonight. Are you cool with that? Because it's completely fine as long as that other woman ain't got no man, right? That's things you gotta. That's like one of the biggest stumbling blocks that woman can't get over, right? Another woman in an equation. So it's best you be thankful that you even have a man, because there's a lot of women that don't got a man at all. And when the Lord sees fit, hey, he'll put you with a man that's a servant of the Lord. Hell, he could make your husband into a believer. What if he becomes a believer and he stops dealing with you now? Who you think the Lord gonna deal with? You? Is he dealing with you or him? It's just ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous and unacceptable. Right? Like, I don't even think she was thinking when she typed this. Demons just on her going crazy, man. Right? And I know one of the other brothers. Damn, I forgot his name. I know he in Mississippi. One of the brothers, Jim is Living Waters Bar in Mississippi, man. Like, it's like you would think that, like, okay, one of the things he mentioned was that's me, like there's like a women talking about this. Like, y'all not even supposed to be talking about this. Conversating, yeah, girl, I gotta deal with this, that, bro. What about what men gotta deal with? Because we gotta deal with far more than what y'all have to deal with, right? Because if you had a man of the Lord, guess what, bro? Like, yes, of course, we got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. We're gonna deal accordingly, but like, bro, like, we don't, like, bro, serving the men of the Lord, they don't play. Like, things that you can get away with someone that's not a man of the Lord wouldn't slide with us. So it's like, when you see, I want a man of the Lord, like, understand what you asking, man. I've seen this. I've seen this. Woman praying for a man of the Lord, get it, and then realize, like, dang, this shit way harder than I thought. Way harder now. Now I'm actually being held accountable. Because when you got a man that's not a servant of the Lord, you're not going to be held accountable like that. You're just not. But when you do, oh man, best believe all your bullshit's getting called out. It's either it gets fixed or you can get to stepping. Right? And we all know who the Lord's gonna be dealing with, not you. If you if you actually have a man of the Lord and he dismiss you, that's mean you was the problem. Because no man of the Lord or true man of the Lord is gonna dismiss a woman that actually been decent, been good unto them. Right? So hell, you better be thankful you even got a husband, period. Cause this woman, they ain't got no husband. Now, you know, like I said, he can always come around. And you don't, cause you came around, right? You was ignorant at some point. Like, it's just like, you know, I think about like, man, where's the mercy, man? Where's the damn mercy? Oh, I'm trying to force him into the. I mean, if he comes around, he comes around. If he doesn't, he just doesn't. All right, and the Lord can, you know, replace him by, you know, taking him out and putting you with somebody else. Right? He can do that, but you got to deal with the cards that you are dealt with. You got an unbelieving husband. Hey, he wants that sausage and the pancake. You better make it. Now, you ain't got to eat it. I ain't saying that. But you better do it. You his servant. That's what you put on this earth for, to serve your man. Not to sit there and whine and complain about it. But let me go ahead and get this. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 13. It says, the woman which hath an husband that believeth not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him. So you if he's happy to be with you, man, you know what? It's like, if he's happy to be with you, you got to stay. Hell, even if he wasn't happy to be with you, man, you better not let that man go, because if he leaves, you still can't go into another man. You do know that, right? As long as he lives. You know, don't be trying to be smart. Oh, maybe if I take him out. Nah, that's wicked as hell. Trying to take him out and then try to go get another husband. Nope. Lord ain't messing with that. And it you know, it's just funny because, like, you chose this man. It's like these women act like they had completely zero parts to do with it, but you chose that man. And now because you believe, I guess you're better than him now, and you like, man, you just ignorant. You don't want to listen. Okay, at some point you didn't believe. At some point you probably didn't want to listen. I mean, I don't know your backstory, but like, we all can agree that at some point you didn't believe either. That's that, man. That's that prideful shit, man. Don't want to show no kind of mercy. None. We gotta deal with it. Shit. Do you think you're ready for a man of the Lord with this simple comment that you just put? Do you really think you're ready for a man of the Lord? Knowing that you're willing to disrespect a man that you got that's not a believer, because, you know, to be honest, it's going to be easier for you to have a husband that doesn't believe than do. Because guess what? A husband that does believe, they're going to hold you accountable. Meaning, if you did some shit like this, you get cut off like instantly. You know, your husband might mess around, see this, and he might still end up having mercy on you. Just because, you know, they don't know. But since we do know, we look at this, we like, bro, this is insane. This is very infuriating. Like what in your right mind thought this was okay? I mean, I get it was a question, but like, bro, look at, man, weak. He says, man, I'm gonna go ahead and look at it real quick and read the comment again as it's played in the beginning of the video. Hold on, let me kind of pull it back up. Probably zoom in on it. Like it says, and this is left on, you know, Elder Manatazaba page. And, you know, if you want to go see his page, you should be able to look at it in the beginning. At the top left, GMS South Carolina 08, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, Marie, it says, Shalom, Apostle. Very edifying. What about the ignorant husband a sister have to deal with? If their head is not Yahushua, how are they supposed to be ahead of us? Just because they're not serving the Lord, that doesn't mean they're not over you. You know, you forget, you know, women, man, these women don't know their damn role. Your role is to simply serve whoever is leading you, whether it's a believing husband or an unbeliever. And it's just, you know, I just can't get over the fact that, like, bro, you chose him. It's not like you got put with that man. You chose him. You know, you did what you did. You laid with him, and now that's your husband. So deal with it and get over it. It's best for you to deal with him right now to build you up to a certain point to where you can deal with, you know, a man of the Lord whenever that time comes. If you are a part of the elect. But clearly, you're not ready for no man of the Lord, bro. Oh man, you is not ready. Simple as that. Reading on, it says, if their head is not Yahushua, how are they supposed to be the head of us? My husband's mind is weak in this ministry and too much in this world. He's not listening to the apostles. Well, maybe it's just not his time, man. That's all I can say. It's just probably not his time. Because if he does come around and he does learn, bro, he's going to change and he's going to be way more strict. Like if he's like, if he come into the truth and learn and he sees some stuff like this, you just might get cut off. You know, you probably trying to play it around in the house. Nah, bro, you're not even supposed to be doing all that. I mean, if you can tell him, of course, you tell him. Oh yeah, you might show him a couple videos or something or whatnot, right? And if he doesn't believe, man, hey, go on about your business and do your job. Just make sure you're doing your job, right? As a servant, right? Hell, you never know. He can mess around and start believing just based off of the way you serving him. You be like, dang, I ain't never had no woman do that. What's that stuff you talking about again? You don't even know. You just sitting there, man, I got to deal with this. Like, come on, bro. It's just, man, that's that entitled stuff, man. Right? And, you know, brothers, you know, especially the elder in Charlotte, you know, it's like y'all, you know, I don't know, I forgot some of y'all names, but I know where y'all at. But, man, elder in Charlotte, man, he was going to tell, man, you just gonna have to let that shit go. That feminist entitled spirit. And this is an example of it, man. You gotta let that shit go. Right? Just because you're in the truth, that doesn't mean, okay, now you, because this is, like I said, this just give me the vibe that, like, you think you better than him. And you're not better than him. He's still over you. Yes, you got the truth. Right? You know the truth. Right? But it doesn't make it better than him. At all. He's still your head. He still leads over you. And guess what? He's the man you chose. So, you know, who's the real problem? Was it really him or is it you? You made the choice. Oh, at the time I wasn't believing. Oh, well. You just like, y'all never know what time, when he's going to come around. Because if he does come around and he chooses not to deal with you, guess what? You're assed out now. Because if he turns out to be a man of the Lord and he leaves you, you think the Lord's going to be dealing with you or him? I think the answer is pretty obvious. You know? Like women in general being entitled like for too goddamn long, man. Like y'all be thinking y'all shit those things. Like you there's shit you gotta work on. This is an example of things you have to work on. Right? You're supposed to be, I really hope you're doing this. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get this. Fattening a man's bones. All right. So this is Sirach chapter 26 verse 13. It says, the grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. Right? So you're supposed to be fattening your man bones, man. You're supposed to be like, yo, his A1 supporter. Right? And it starts with you being discreet. This is not being discreet. Putting your man business out there. Oh man, he weak. Bro, that's disrespectful as hell. Whether he believes or not, bro, that's disrespectful. Especially from someone that claims they are a believer. If you're a quote unquote believer, you wouldn't do something like that. Like, just the thought of this question, like, okay, you can think it. All right, it happens. Right? But to put it on wax like this is unacceptable. Right? You're supposed to be discreet, man. Nobody should be knowing your man business. We should know if We shouldn't know that your man is an unbeliever. We shouldn't know nothing, really. Right? Now, you can learn. You can just learn this, continue to learn in silence by watching the videos and just keeping it that way, and just keep being a better servant unto the man that the Lord has given you. Because that man can be there to build you up, So when the time does come, whenever the time does come, how the Lord is going to do it, right? Whether, your man might end up, dying in battle, or however the Lord, or coming to the truth, that'll be amazing, right? You'll be ready because you've been serving anyways, right? Because, like I said, the biggest thing, women can't get over the Isaiah 4:1, how 7 women shall take hold of one man, aka another woman being in the picture. Because if you had a brother, they're going to want another woman in the picture. Now, with us being, using wisdom, right? We're not most likely not just finna let's just go get another woman if it's not in our means. But, we live in America, man. If you're not okay with, you're going to go get some, you like not even giving him permission, but like just you being okay with it. Because man ain't going to do what he does. Man, the Lord, hell, it's harder. It's hard. It's going to be way harder for you to deal with I wouldn't even say deal. I don't like saying deal. For you to serve a man of the Lord because they know than it is a person that's not, because they don't know. Because if you did know, guess what? For one, you wouldn't be able to post this. 2, you'll really probably be complaining then. More than likely, you just wouldn't be able to handle it. Right? You want a man of the Lord, but you don't even know what you're asking for. You won't be able to handle that. Right? You just won't. Like, shit, man, the Lord, bro, they be straightforward. They be like, hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, your cooking ain't all that. You need to do better. Like, bro, like, they will, bro. We are austere men, like, which is very serious men, right? We try to strive to be as outside. We're austere men. So, like, and plus, we're fed up. We're really fed up. So, we're like one of the most upset people on the planet. We're fed up with all this shit. Now, I ain't saying we finna be aligned in the house and we just finna, slap and beat you up and all that. We ain't finna do all that. But guess what, man? We definitely gonna be holding you accountable. And that's one thing that's one of the woman's biggest weaknesses. Being held accountable. Right? So, you thinking that, you want a man of the Lord, hey, man, it's probably best that you don't be with one right now. You got a lot of learning to do. Right? You got a lot of learning. Hell, you lucky to have a man in general, because there's women that don't even got a man at all. Right? But yeah, man, talking about just weak-minded, it's just disrespectful, man. You can't be fucking disrespectful to your man, bro. That's, matter of fact, let me get this scripture. Probably end it off with this. Dang it. Okay, here it goes. Sirach chapter 25. 25 and 23 says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. Right? That's something a wicked woman do, man. Bring their fucking man down. It's wicked as hell, bro. And it says, a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees, man. So, if anything, man, you supposed to be, no telling what you're doing. You could mess around, actually be, doing your part, and then this is just what you was thinking, and it just came out. Who fucking knows? But if you're sitting there stressing him out over, coming in the truth, or like, you just sitting there man, doing stuff like this is just like, bro, like this is stuff of a wicked woman to do, not no righteous one. All right, a woman that's a true servant of the Lord wouldn't do stuff like this. Now, like, you can learn from this, right? You can learn from this. You can always repent and turn back and never do stuff like this again and just grow from it, right? But this what you did, what this woman did, man. Let this be an example to your other woman. Don't do stuff like this. You never put your your man's business out there. The exact opposite of being discreet. Matter of fact, let's get that word discreet real fast. See what it says. Or discretion. Let me see, because it said discretion. Let me see what it says. Discretion. Ooh. Look at this. Discretion. The quality of behaving or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense or revealing private information. That's private information. You ain't supposed to be telling your man's business like that, let alone you calling them names and shit. But that's your man, though. What you think? Damn, he's a weak-minded man. Shit, girl, if you gotta leave. Hell no. You gotta stay. Build that man up. Right? Serve him. And you never know. He could easily come around, bro. Easily come around. You know, if the Lord has it set up, of course. If not, then it just is what it is. But right now, you know, you got a lot of learning to do, as we all do. But man, this is just straight up unacceptable. Let this be an example to you other women. Don't do this shit, bro. Don't put your man business out there. Be discreet, right? Be discreet. Because as we got in that Sirach, how discretion will fatten a man's bones. So you being discreet, not putting his business out there, not embarrassing him, will fatten a man's bone, man. Make him feel good, man. You be a servant, bro. Just be a servant. Simple as that. That's what you're here to do. You being a servant unto your man is you serving the Lord. Simple as that. But anyways, you know, Salaki, you know, I kind of went on a minute about this, Salaki, but you know what? Nah, not Salaki, man. It's just, hey, it's the spirit of the Lord. That's all I can say. I didn't plan on going this long, but hey, it is what it is. But anyways, Lord willing, y'all was edified. And man, just don't make this mistake that this woman did. For you sincere sister, you few sincere sisters, Bible Kashad, don't make this mistake. And if you are in this, you know, quote unquote predicament, having that unbelieving husband, man, just be a servant unto him. And the Lord's gonna look at that and be glad, be happy for that, right? So, yeah. Anyways, Lord willing, I was edified, and I'm ended out by saying, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time, I say, Shalom, Yesharala.